Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing all of my builds in Build-A-Boat for Treasure. So to get started, this is my first one. I just called it Grind because this was actually my first grinding mechanism in the game that I ever built to grind for gold. So I'll show this. It's actually really efficient. It doesn't get all the gold from the spots because you go so insanely fast with it, but so you just it's just a magnet and hinge glitch. So the magnet actually attracts to the hinge, and that causes it to just infinitely go forward. And then you can just get to the end like that. So yeah, and that one's pretty efficient, but not my most efficient one. Stay tuned until the end, and then I will show you my actually most efficient one. And I'll give a brief description of how to make it. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that. So next up, I have this one. This one is pretty simple. It's just literally a giant wheel. And yeah, I forget what I made this out of, but yeah. So you should anchor it all, and then you can just like roll away, which is pretty crazy. Why is my jetpack up there? Failed that time. But I'll try to get back in and fix it. There we are. So it's literally just a wheel, and then if you press F, it just does that. And then you start just going crazy, and then if you hit a wall, you go flying. Which I think is pretty funny. But it runs out pretty quickly. And yeah, so that's that one. So next up, we have this one. This is one of my first actually decent builds. It's just, I got inspired by the Tsar Bomber upgrade in Bloons Tower Defense 6 for the Monkey Ace. And there's an upgrade called Tsar Bomber, and it's literally just a plane and its ability. You can just drop a giant nuke. And it's pretty cool. I just took inspiration from that and made this. Hope I pressed the wrong button. I'm just gonna reload it. Sorry about that. Also, don't mind the font and the cursor if you can see it. I use something called Blockstrap, and I can edit the fonts with it and the cursor, so it looks a lot better. So I'm using one of the old Roblox ones, and I just like the classic Roblox stuff. So this one's pretty cool. So what you can do, let me just see. Go to black team over here. Yes, there they are. What I can do is I can just do that and exploit it. So I think it's pretty cool. And I have 3 different thrusters, just so I have enough. And yeah, so that's that build. It's pretty cool. Next up, this one's just a really quick and random one that I made, and I have no idea why I made it. It was a really, really stupid idea. So the name is very self-explanatory. It is literally just a long pole, and you can get to the end with it. It's just a little hard. Just gotta maneuver it perfectly. There we are. So yeah, you actually go pretty far with it. So it's that one. Actually quite like that one. because of how easy it is to get to the end for just a pole. And then next one, this is just one that I made with one of my friends. It was just a funny idea. So what you actually have to do is you come over to this wall over here, and then there is a portal somewhere along here. You can see here. Then you can actually go through here down to here. It's a little secret base. And you can just do this, and you teleport out. So yeah, that one's actually a really cool one, and it was really quick to make. So then we just have this basic one. Everybody knows this. I just like to paint these pink because it's my favorite color. And then you can either use rockets, like the jets, or you can just place one of those in your body and then unanchor that. Oh, never mind, I didn't do it right. Let me just reload this. I accidentally placed it wrong. So you should do that, and then you gotta place it against there. And then unanchor. There we are. That should work. Oh yeah, I forgot, I gotta delete that. Why is it not working? Okay, whatever. Like, actually, whatever. I'll just do it with the jet. So we can just get a jet here, place it on the end of the block, just place a pilot seat right on top of it, and go into it. Let me just do that. Press F to activate the jet, and then while we're going up to there, you want to stop just before the like the first black gate. Then you just select the portal, turn off. Oh wait, actually no. You gotta, when you get here, you just want to anchor it just before it. Then turn off collision. Then it's really simple. You just gotta like bam, bam, bam. It's really simple. And then you just go here, unanchor all that. And it's really simple. You just flick this lever. And then, yeah, it does that. And then what it does is when you're on the spawn points, it just teleports you, so you can just AFK. So it's a really cool one. I'll just clear all so I can test it. Okay, next up. So we have this. This is one I made a while ago. It took me about an hour. I saw this on someone's YouTube thing. So it's just a recreation of a guillotine. And there's a seat here, and you can place your head there, and you can drop that. It does have a spike block on it, but it doesn't really kill you in that. And then if you reset, your head just goes in the bucket. Well, it does if you have like a tall enough avatar, but my avatar is kind of short. Because I'm trying to be a character from the game. You might know. But yeah. This one's a funny one. This is the famous pooping dog. This is one of my favorite builds because if I'm with my friends and then someone goes out and tries to grief us, I just go up with this and just drop poop on them. That's funny. So, what team is that? People on this black team. I'll just go over here. Seems to be peacefully building. Oh, he spent Robux. Actually, no, I think that's like a... Oh no, that's a Robux one. Oh, dang it, he turned on isolation mode. Okay, that's a very minor inconvenience. We just reload it. So this one's really funny. So you just use jetpack to get up here, go into here, unanchor, or launch, it doesn't really matter. But I'll just go over to, I think it was green, yes, green team. I'll try and do it before they turn on isolation, but you just do the yellow one, that pushes it out, and you just pew. And sometimes if you do it properly, it perfectly does it, but it doesn't work for me for some reason. It might because I use bouncy blocks, but I don't know. So this one here, it's nothing really, it was just something I was working on. But This one's pretty crazy. So yeah, it's just a basic kidnapping van. But yeah. And then now I've saved the best for last. This one only works on white team, and it's really crazy. So first I'll just showcase it. It's crazy. What you do, it's all unanchored. I just click the suspension, and as soon as I click unanchor, you'll see what happens. This is a crazy one. It's basically just a zip line to get you to the end. It's crazy. And you can set the speed to whatever you want. If you set it to max speed, you will just teleport to the end. So it's really crazy. So yeah, and as you can see, I'm slowing down a bit because I'm getting to the end. So there's not a lot of spring left. And then what I can do, I'm pretty sure it was F, when it was E, on a Q. There we are. I forgot the controls for a bit. To drop it, and then I can just, oh my god, it's not working. There we go. I can use F to drop it, and I have this, just to, yeah, if you couldn't tell already by everything else, my favorite color is pink. So, this one is by far the best, and it's one of my favorites. It's crazy. It actually is my favorite. I love how it just gets you to the end so fast. And it's really fun to troll my friends with. Because I can just tell them to sit on it, and then they'll just go flying. And yeah, so I'll reload that. So basically how to build it, so you have to build a pole into the sky. It has to be exactly 10,000 blocks into the air. And then you basically place a spring on the top, and then you do some stuff with it, and it drops all the way down to the floor. And then you move it, and then if you set the stiffness to about 7 with this platform, then you can just go flying straight to the end. It's a little more complicated than that, but I'll leave a video in the description that I used to make it. It's by a famous YouTuber. I forget his name, but yeah. So that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in the next video. So, see ya.